Yo, Layup Lounge members. I'm sick in the booth today, but I'm here with my main man.
Let's get it.
And we are locked in for episode 18 of the Layup Lounge. My name is Wayne. This is
Roman.
And we are back in the Layup Lounge after a short hiatus. The boys were outside. That's all we got to say. But we're back in the booth, ready to give y'all fresh sports content. Something like that. Fresh sports content, NBA, NFL, NHL, whatever's popping in the news.
Baseball, something.
We might talk about clothes today. We don't know. Shout out to Love Art. You already know what we got. But yes, thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Do your due diligence. Things are going downhill for a lot of teams. But things are looking up for some other squads as well. So we have to talk about some things today. And yes, let's go ahead and dive straight in.
The playoffs are almost here. Coming in, I actually wanted to talk about the New York Knicks. Mikal Bridges has some comments. I think it was about a week ago, but we haven't spoken in a while, so we can kind of attack that. He's basically saying starters have heavy minutes. We play a lot. To me, the Knicks roster is set up the way that the starters have to play a lot of minutes. There's no bench. Mikal Bridges is basically like, we got to trust our bench. Are the New York Knicks deep enough going into the playoffs the way they are formed right now?
I think 100% they're deep enough. Pause. But yes, the Knicks are for sure deep enough. They got enough dudes on their roster that can go out there.
Who's coming off their bench?
Deuce McBride.
We're putting faith in him that?
With opportunity, there's a lot of hope. There's a lot of trust and praise in Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride isn't effect. Who else do they got off the bench? They got Let's just go run through their whole roster. We got Brunson.
Okay.
We got Hart. We got Bridges. We got Anunoby. We got Cat.
We're very top heavy.
We got Mitchell Robinson.
Okay. He's not scaring me, by the way. That's
okay, but I'm saying we have a lot of rotational guys that can go out there and play meaningful minutes right now. And that starting five, a lot of those guys can mix in with the bench. They're for sure deep enough.
Is their backup one? Are we trusting Campaign? Are we trusting Shamit? Shamit gets minutes. Are we gonna have to throw in? They might have to throw in PJ Tucker. PJ
Tucker minutes.
Marjan? Is Marjan gonna get out there and do something? I think he's on a two-way, so I don't know if he's playoff eligible. But still, if he just so happens to suit up, are they gonna throw him out there? Because they might. 40 minutes a game for all the starters. We seen what happened last year.
But that's what I'm saying. We know what Tibbs is on every year. He's going to run a 6-7 man rotation.
And you still trust that. You trust that they're not going to get ran down to the ground.
I can't trust it. That's what I'm saying. They should tap into their bench. They should go.
But who is there to tap into? That's the problem with this roster construction. Who is there to go to? Like, in this situation with Tibbs, because I feel like even his teams in Chicago, his teams in Minnesota, I feel like those teams were more well-rounded. This team is top-heavy. After the five, you said Deuce McBride's name with a smile on your face. You can't even say that with a straight face because you know that you can't rely on that going into the playoffs. He's your only bench player?
Okay, he can be the guy, though.
They were deeper last year.
No, they were. But everybody got hurt. That's the thing. Everybody got hurt.
And look, Jalen Brunson's outright. His ankle touched the hardware floor. His ankle touched Crypto Arena.
No, it did.
And so when he comes back, it's probably going to be close to playoffs. Is he going to even have enough time to ramp up before playoffs come? We don't even know. So it might be a recipe for disaster. Karl Anthony Towns, I mean, he's the best player on their team right now. But I don't know, come playoff time, I mean, he's not a liable one. We've seen it even last year.
Cat can't be the number one on your team in the East. Yes.
No.
Who are we scared of? No. That's what I'm saying. Cat can be a true number one in the East.
He would have to be the best player on the floor for them to win a series, though.
He can't be?
No. He's not even the best player on the floor against the Detroit Pistons.
Okay, who's to say he can't have a great series? He can average almost a triple-double.
But Brunson comes in slow, then he's gonna have to pick up some more weight. And I just don't know if I trust that. I don't know. Especially defensively. He ain't guarding nobody.
That's why he's going to use all his energy on offense. We've seen him be an effective two in the playoffs. When Ant-Man's drawing the double teams, Cat was able to capitalize off that.
Mitchell Robinson's not guarding the perimeter. He ain't guarding nobody either. He'll get a block or two, but that's it.
Who else they got? Precious?
That's what I'm saying.
We can put Precious out there.
Come on, man.
Come on, Precious. We need some
But Campaign getting real minutes on a basketball
energy
team.
minutes. Energy minutes from Campaign.
He was getting those minutes on the 76ers last year. Now he has to get real minutes on
3
the
minute
New
bursts.
York Knicks.
We get 3 minute bursts.
New York Knicks.
I like Campaign. I used to not like Campaign. We give him 3
You
minute
like him
energy.
dancing in OKC with Russ?
No, God. That's prime Campaign.
Like, what do we do? What? He's been in and shout out to him because he's been in the league for hella long and he's still there.
LeBron let him know, hey, stay humble, Nick. Stay humble. You got the league last year. He said, stay humble.
Hey, Josh Hart giving you triple doubles here and there. He's the only one that saw him and Mikal. They'll probably stay solid, but everyone else are injury prone. And then you're asking people to act out a character, to play out a character. Deuce McBride, he's gonna have to average like 15 to 20.
He can't?
He's averaging 9 right now.
He's more than capable.
He's not a playoff raiser.
I think he is. He's one of those players. He's a dark horse guy in the playoffs, man. You're not going to expect Deuce McBride.
That's why Dante
he hit 4 threes on you.
Dante DiVincenzo was very important for that team. He was giving us 40.
He was.
You don't got another
nobody
guard
else out there.
You don't got another guard outside Jalen Brunson that can give you 40.
Campaign could get hot.
Campaign. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, Deuce McBride, he's probably their leading scorer off the bench, only scoring 9 points.
Yeah, they ain't got no bench.
Landry Shaman averaging 4 points.
They can provide good minutes.
PJ Tucker don't play. DeLon Wright don't play. I'm going through their bench right now. Yeah, nobody off their bench averages more than 10 points.
That's the thing. The starting 5.
Mitchell Robinson, 5 points.
We can just balance out those minutes, though. We could chop those minutes down.
With some bums in the mix.
Yeah.
See, and that's why I don't trust them. Can they beat the Bucks?
Yes.
They can. The Knicks can beat the Bucks. Healthy.
Yes.
Really?
Healthy. 100% healthy.
Both teams 100% healthy.
Yes. The Knicks are a formidable force.
A Detroit Pistons series would be a good one. I think they go 7.
The Knicks?
Yeah.
You think New York could beat Milwaukee? Or you think Milwaukee's winning?
See, Dame is a playoff raiser. Giannis is a playoff raiser.
Saw last year.
Who was on his team?
Okay, but that's always been
what was he supposed to do?
That's always been the answer with him is who's on his team.
First of all,
he always go crazy.
Okay, first of all, he was hurt. Okay, but first of all, he was playing hurt. You know that. Second of all, Chris Middleton right by my side.
He got hurt.
We're the oldest team in the league, and they were playing the healthiest team in basketball at that time, the Indiana Pacers. They had no injuries. That's why they were going through everybody. That's on. They were the healthiest team in the league at that point. So if we're coming in healthy, Kyle Kuzma hit an open jump shot. Kevin Porter Jr. give us 15 a game, couple assists.
15?
So if you think Deuce McBride can give you 15, but Kevin Porter can't give you 15?
Okay, no, because they have so many scores. We need, off the bench, we need some scoring in
That's what I'm saying. No, we need scoring in Milwaukee. That was a fleece. They traded nothing for something. They gave up Marjon Beauchamp, who is on his way out, unfortunately.
He's on his way out.
Bro, I was very shocked he got signed by the Knicks.
They scooped him up quick.
I thought he was going to be a Utah Jazz.
They got him efficient. They got him quick,
like
too.
A Spur. They put him on a playoff team. I mean, he's a two-way guy, so he's not going to play in the playoffs, but still, it's like...
Somebody gets hurt. Yeah, I'll tell you who is cooking up, though.
Who?
Big timer. I just seen he had...
Sign him!
I seen he had 30, 10, and 8.
Bring him up.
I said, okay.
We don't know what Scoot Henderson is. And I think that's a problem. I think that is a problem because we don't know whether to, like, one game, like he had a game versus the Knicks the other night, he had 30 on the Knicks, and then we come back and have like 12 on like 5 of 12 shooting. So it's tough. And Anthony Simons is playing the way he is. It's just, I don't know.
What do you not know? Are you saying that you guys should keep Anthony again and keep doing this cycle of, oh, this is going to be Damian Lillard part 2 now, where we just hold on to him for way too long?
I'm not comfortable with getting off Ant until I know for sure what Scoot is.
That's the only way you're going to know, though, if you get off Ant. You got to make him the lead guy next year. We've seen enough flashes from Scoot to where it can be like, he's what, 21?
Yeah.
He could still blossom into, he's 21. Like, there's a lot of time ahead. Imagine him at 25. He's going to be a legit player by then. If not, he's going to be solid at least.
He's averaging like 30 this month. These last 2 months, he's been killing.
Meaningless hoop. It's just
Nah, I mean, this year, not really. We might be in the play-in. We're 30 and 39 right now. Phoenix Suns
sliding.
are like a game and a half in front of us. The Mavs might have to forfeit some games because they keep on dropping bodies.
That's crazy.
Dante Exum breaks his hand. Kyrie Irving, ACL blown. AD is playing with the G League right now, or he's in G League practice. He wants to come back. I don't see why.
Gafford's still down.
Gafford's still
Lively
down. Klay Thompson, Max Christie, and friends.
Meanwhile, Quentin Grimes is cooking up.
And see, that's the other thing. I wanted to revisit that trade too because it was him, and they even gave him a pick to even get off him. They were trying to get off him.
That could be top 40. They said that pick could be top 40.
Who was it for? Caleb Martin?
Caleb Martin.
Caleb Martin. And he had 46 and 13 last night.
Frying. No, I like his game. I'm not gonna lie.
No, he's cool.
I like his game.
Did he
and
find
I've
a
always
home?
liked his game, even when he was in New York. I thought he was gonna be a guy there.
Did he find a home?
Maybe. I mean, or maybe this is just another one of those. 46 though, that's meaningful. 46 is meaningful. Maybe we got to trade Paul George this offseason for the Sixers.
Podcast P?
Podcast P got to go.
If you're an NBA team, it's like, what do you see? Like, what type of team should be going after Paul George? A contender? Mid-tier team?
Mid-tier team.
Sacramento?
I was about to say Sacramento, bro. I was literally going to say Sacramento.
Him for
Kings.
DeMar?
They kind of... Let's just play mid-tier basketball. You know, let's fill the seats. You can come watch Paul George.
That's why they got Zach LaVine though.
So
they did this. So
we're gonna come here and see good NBA hoop. There's some good players on our team. We're not gonna win.
We're trading DeMar?
Yeah, get DeMar going. I can see that happening.
I don't even know if the money, I don't even know the money match. Like his contract. Paul George's contract, he signed a 4 for $212.
That's dumb. Paul George, he should be playing meaningless basketball though.
It's over for him?
It's over. I don't want to see Paul George near competitive hoop ever again. Let him die somewhere else, bro. Sorry. Send him somewhere to pack it up. Brooklyn. There we go. Send his ass to Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Somewhere to go, bro. I don't know. I'm done with him now.
Is Bradley Beal more valuable than Paul George?
No, because he got the no trade clause.
Is that the only... Okay, but as a basketball player, who would you rather... Take out the contracts. Who would
Paul
you...
George. I'll take Paul George still.
Paul
George.
Is Russell Westbrook more valuable than Paul George?
I think because he understands. Oh, no. He's not. We know what it comes with Russ. We know Russ is in a good role right now. Russ is in a great role.
He's up and down, bro. I don't know.
He's up and down, and he's in a team that complements his pluses right now. They need ball handling. They need energy. He does all that. They need defense. He can do all that. They do not need his three-point shooting, but he does all that too.
Is Tobias Harris more valuable than Paul George?
No, he's not.
Kyle Kuzma?
No, he's not. He's not more valuable. Paul George could still be that guy.
Tyler Hero?
Tyler Hero's more valuable. I'll take Tyler Hero for sure over Paul George today. I seen it like 2K right now. Paul George is at 83.
Quinn Grimes?
Hey, why not? At this point,
Quentin
why not,
Grimes?
bro? There could be something there. Paul George, I know we're on the downside of things. Quentin Grimes, maybe this is just the beginning. Hey.
Austin Reeves?
Yes, 100% I'm taking Reeves.
Is Austin Reeves the best third option in the NBA?
Yes. Austin Reeves is objectively the third best option in NBA basketball right now. Even with the limited opportunity he's getting, he's still putting up 20 plus points.
He's better than Mikal Bridges?
Yes.
Austin Reeves is better than Mikal?
As an offensive player, yes. Defensively, obviously, Mikal is superior. But if you're telling me who am I taking, I'm starting a franchise today. Give me Austin Reeves.
Really?
Yes. What's another big three? Who's another third option?
This is weird because it's like now teams are like duos.
Lots of twos. It's that, what's it called? The second apron?
Because I'm like, yeah, because it's like, who's the third in Phoenix? Brad Beal. I mean, he's better than Brad Beal, right? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he's better than Beal for sure.
He'd probably be would he be the second best player on the Orlando Magic?
Yes.
He's better than Franz?
Yes. He's better than Franz.
You think so?
A lot of people going to call me crazy because, Franz could potentially be a franchise player. No, I'm taking Austin Reeves.
You do that trade? You do that trade if you're the Magic?
Bro, Austin Reeves is real. I think people, he's real, bro. I don't know. He's very real. I promise. No other way to describe it.
They got the best big three in the NBA?
Yes. By far. And it's wait, hold on. Let's go look at Boston real quick. Who's there? Is it Porzingis?
You can interchange.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what makes them so dangerous. You can interchange their three. It could be Porzingis one night. It could be Derek White one night. It could be Drew Holiday one night.
I still got the Lakers.
It could be Peyton Pritchard one night.
I still got the Lakers.
You still got the Lakers?
Their top 3 is, bro, what?
I have. Oh, go ahead.
No, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say I have not necessarily a theory. Would you say that LeBron James is still like the best player on this team?
Yes.
I think that in order for the Lakers to win, I think that what D Wade did for LeBron, I think LeBron needs to do that for Luka. I think that's the only way they're gonna win a championship. And I don't see that happening this year. But I think that they're going to have a summer to hang out, click, whatever.
So what do you mean, just fall back?
Yeah. And it sounds crazy because it's LeBron, but D-Wade was hooping that year when they were playing against Dallas. He was hooping the year that they played against Dallas, and they ended up losing because they didn't really, they didn't have that dialogue, like who's going to be the guy. I think they really need to sit down and figure out who the guy is for real because Luka came in midseason. I don't see him just taking over the ranks right now. Midseason, he's still getting comfortable, trying to figure it out. But
okay,
I think off season they're gonna have this discussion, and I think that next year we'll be talking about them contending. They are gonna be at hard out this year in the playoffs. I don't see them winning the championship. I don't even think they have a chance for real.
So we always talk about LeBron James, or people that the notion about LeBron is that he's not a scorer or he's not willing to take the last shot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if it's somewhat true, I will say throughout his career, he's always made the right basketball play is what he's called it.
Yeah.
And whether that's driving to the cup and firing a laser to the corner instead of shooting a layup or throwing it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not going to always take the last shot.
Right.
He doesn't have a problem falling back. He doesn't have we've seen it. He wants to fall back.
But
he is totally okay rebounding, playing point guard, scoring 15, 20 points. He's okay with that
I think he's a talker. I think LeBron is great at saying the right things, but I don't think the actions on the basketball court will reflect his words this year. I think next year, because there's two sides to it. There's LeBron saying that, right? Oh, you got it, Luka. But then there's Luka like, okay, is he for real? Like, is he actually giving me the team? Because he's still trying to get comfortable.
Luka's game commands that, though. Anthony Davis, okay, that's one thing. I got to get the ball. I have to
tell him.
Luka is getting the rebound, getting everybody in motion, deciding, okay, come set me a screen.
He changed.
Step back. Yeah. He can orchestrate the same way LeBron does. So how it used to be kind of everything is going through Bron, it's the same sort of blueprint.
But I'm saying, you got two LeBrons out there. Which one's going to act? There's only one that can lead the team. And I don't see LeBron, that's what I'm saying this season. I don't see LeBron falling back mid-season. Like, he has been playing the way he has the entirety of the season up until the trade, whatever, and he's still playing the same way. But I think he needs to I don't think he can all of a sudden fall back mid-season. I think he's locked into where he is right now, regardless who's on the court, including Luka. And I think that's why I see them, I can see them getting out in the first round. I can see them getting bounced out in the first round.
I don't see it.
I can see them getting bounced out.
I see them as one of the scariest teams to face right now.
You think they can make the finals with this team?
I think they can 100% make the finals with this roster.
No.
What are they missing? We have star power. We have guys who can take the final shot. We have the best third option.
The star power and the guys who take the final shot are the same three people.
Okay, no.
Outside of them three, I don't trust
Luka's taking the last shot.
I'm saying, but outside of the big three that they have, I don't trust the rest of them to be consistent.
Okay, consistent is key. What have we seen since JJ Redick's taken over?
We're rolling out Jordan Goodwin. Are we trusting him in the playoffs? He's not even on a full deal yet.
We're missing Rui too. So Rui's going to take all his minutes back is Rui coming back in the mix?
Even when Rui comes back in the mix, Jordan Goodwin might actually get some burn. They're going to waive Cam Reddish, and then they're going to sign him to a full deal.
Okay, Goodwin's been solid, though.
He has, but
he got the good drip, too.
This is like, right, but this is his first time in this atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? He's showing up.
No, it's good.
Regular season, but coming into the playoffs.
That's what every championship team, you have vets, you got role players, you got crash outs.
Like Jamison. We got Jamison. I forgot it's not Antoine, but his last name is Jamison. It's one of the Koloko sucks. Koloko's cheeks. We might have to release him.
Who?
Christian Koloko. He's cheeks. He's cheeks. Number 10. Go look up some Christian Coloco highlights. He's buns. I put Bronny out there.
Bronny's been hooping too. Bronny might need some minutes.
Oh, and speaking of Bronny, you mentioned Bronny. I got something in here.
Oh Lord.
Shout out to I went to Portland last weekend. Shout out to Back to the Basket. The good guys over there.
Who's that?
Dudes. Like
Podcast?
this, it's like a no. It's like a vintage, like a thrift store.
It's called
like a
Back to the
sport.
Basket?
Back to the Basket. Shout out to Back to the Basket. Hey, really nice people out there. It's like a sports clothing store. So I got some Luka Doncic matches.
That's fire.
This is fire. No, you can. We got the Luka matches
In the Dallas uni.
in the Dallas uni. I wish they had the Lakers one, but the Dallas uni. And do you know what that's for?
What, lighting candles? Oh, what candle is it? Oh Lord.
It's to light up the Bronny James candle.
Oh my God.
It's to light up.
Yes.
It's to light up the Bronny James
That's a
candle,
legendary-
man.
that's a legendary acquisition.
Yeah, no, you.
Come on, man.
That's for the pod, man. That's for the set.
Legendary for the set right there.
Shout out Back to the Basket, man.
Bronny James. For the first round pick.
Hey, we
manifested it. He ended up being 55. Man. Shout out to Bronny James.
the greatest $20 I've ever spent. But yeah, man, he might get some minutes. He might. He had an okay game against Denver the other night. It was like no LeBron, no Luka. He airballed a three, but he hit a three on
hit a three
Jokic.
too. Yeah,
He went on Jokic.
What's it called? Reeves had 20 and 11 at half.
And that's the thing.
He's a system, bro. What other third option can go out there and just run the team?
The Spurs should have threw him a bag. Like there was a rumor that the Spurs were about to throw Austin a bag, and they didn't want to do it. Imagine Austin Reeves, De'Aaron Fox, and Wemby.
That'd be disgusting. That would be just no. That's like a perfect. Yeah, that's disgusting.
They should have threw him the bag.
Too bad he's a Laker.
The Lakers gonna have to throw him a bag too.
As they should. Take one more team friendly.
No,
Stay in
he
LA.
already took the team friendly. He could have went and got somewhere. He signed a 4-year,
Okay,
56.
but if we get Bron for a couple more years, he's gonna have to take
Couple more, bro. Bron got 2 years, maybe.
We gotta get Bryce to the show too.
He's
But he's gonna try if they when they win the championship this year.
Did you say win?
Then he's gonna want to get 6. Then when he gets 6, he's gonna be like, bro, I got Lukas still. We might as well go get 7. I can see it happening.
You think LeBron can take the back seat though?
Yes.
Mid-season.
Bro, he's been wanting to take the back seat for so long. Just because
Those are just words. I feel like
I've
he
seen
knew. Yeah, we're
Bro,
talking about
we've
what
seen
Pops
it,
even.
bro.
We all knew that. Deep down, LeBron knew he wasn't going. That AD wasn't going to get the keys. He knew
wanted
deep
him to
down.
snatch the
He
keys.
wanted to, but he know deep down he wasn't going to take it.
he wanted him to snatch.
He wanted. No, I agree. He wanted AD to take the keys, but he knew he wasn't going to.
Luka will snatch the keys. There's no question about that.
Mid-season though, I don't know.
That's why he's hurt, right? LeBron faked this injury for a reason.
to get Luka right.
Yes. He said, okay, hold on. Wait for the animal to calm down. No, yes. LeBron faked the injury, though. Every year he gets pop my groin right at this time of the year
He
in
was at
March.
Bryce's game like, yeah.
No, he's fine, bro.
He was firing up.
He said, let Luka get comfortable with the boys. Let him become the guy. I come back in. I just feel a roll out there at this point. He might just be a pick
He's
and roll
not
guy.
LeBron, a pick and roll guy.
He might be Jackson
sounds
Hayes.
nice.
He might be Jackson Hayes when he come back.
And that's the other thing. Luka done changed Jackson Hayes' life.
He has.
He better hope he's a Laker for life.
Oh,
He's signing every team friendly deal. Or he might go get a bag. So I don't know if his agent will let him even. Because after this year, who knows? He might go get a bag.
but it's kind of like you know what you're getting out of him. He's a rim roller. If you don't have
trash.
somebody,
He's trash.
he's not trash.
He's trash.
Bro, he's an athlete.
He's trash.
You got to pay for athleticism.
That's all he got. That's it.
That's it.
We can go get athleticism and skill.
Okay, but
Nas Reed's a free agent.
okay, he doesn't have Jackson Hayes athleticism.
If we can
he's
get-
not a lob threat like Jackson Hayes.
If we can exchange Jackson Hayes for Nas Reed.
Oh, you do that any day. But I'm saying,
Nas Reed's a free agent. Why
but for Luka's play style, he likes to play with a lob threat. We know this. He likes to have because what does he do? Look, floater, psych, it's a loop. This time, whoop, psych, it's a floater.
Mark Williams about to be available now. They're gonna do that trade again. Don't connect. Shout out to him. He's been hooping. But the writing's on the wall. We've already discussed that. The writing's on the wall. He's gonna get packaged up somewhere.
No, I see. What they call them? They call the Snowtime Lakers.
The
Luka, Reeves, and Dalton.
They said exciting whites. The exciting whites.
Exciting whites.
They are exciting.
They got a team full of white boys that are nasty. That's funny.
They have all the greatest white boys on the team.
Exciting whites.
Nah.
The Lakers got.
They're not
DFS.
a championship team. They're not a championship team. DFS he's either gonna be 4 for 5 or 0 for 7.
Okay, but he's gonna shoot that hoe every time. There's no question.
Okay, but when it comes to playoffs, is he gonna make it? He was playing on a losing. He's been playing losing hoop for a majority of his career.
Okay, but he can guard your best guy. So can Vando. Gabe Vincent can guard your best small guy. Or
Well, I don't trust. Regular season, I don't trust him in the playoffs either.
I trust JJ Redick more than anything. I trust the coaching staff. Scott Brooks.
He played for Portland, or he played for Portland and coached for Portland, I believe. He was cheeks. We was trash.
Right?
Yeah, we was trash last year.
But he got good basketball minds around him.
Nate McMillan trash.
No.
It's like I got a picture with him when I was like 7, so I can't call him trash. I was at Blazer. Nah, he's not trash. Sonic's legend. He ain't trash. But Scott Brooks is trash. Are you off the Lakers when we get the Sonics back?
Yes.
Like even LeBron's still on the Lakers.
100%, bro. I don't care. Like, no, like I'm a fan of hoop, bro. Like, call me a bandwagon. Cool. I am at this point. Like I am. I was a Warriors fan.
When was that?
When the Warriors was good.
Oh, no.
Because I like.
So you was going against Bron?
Yes.
That don't even make any sense.
No, it does make sense. I respected LeBron, but I wanted the Warriors to win.
Why?
I wanted to see good games. I always wanted that.
You can root for good games and root for LeBron.
But I wanted the Warriors to win because I always liked Steph was cool. I was like, bro, he's different. Clay was cool because he went to Wazoo. And then I like Draymond. I really liked Draymond. Draymond was my favorite player at one point in my life.
You seen the cat thing?
Yes.
Come on. He doubled down on that.
He's tripping.
Yeah, like that doesn't. Like that's crazy.
I'm talking about Draymond 10 years ago, though.
What's the difference? Really? The only difference is he has a mic in front of his face now.
No.
That's it. He's been the same crash out dummy since 2016.
He used to come off the bench. He had to earn his minutes. David Lee got hurt. He started after that. David Lee never got his job back.
We know the story. I respect the grind. But then
at a certain
that
point,
don't take away.
No, at a certain point, he took a turn down a dark road, I will say. Because I don't like him no more. I can't stand it. But at the same time, 10 years ago, Draymond Green was my favorite player. And I modeled my game after him. I was like, defense, guard everybody. Let me kick this guy in the nuts. Let me step on this guy.
Before he started doing
let me sock him.
It's before he started doing all the
that was like during his
I got to put air quotes on the word prime because I don't like dudes like Draymond don't have a prime. He was just for 1 or 2 years and that was it.
He was not tripping. He was not fighting his whole career.
What?
He's been he's always been the attitude though. He's the heart and soul of the Golden State Warriors. Yes.
And ever since
the vocal leader. No doubt, the vocal leader.
He's stepping on people's chest.
He had to.
And talk about he was in my way.
He got his ankle grabbed. He grabbed his ankle, so he could
have crushed that man's ribs.
We see the video. He grabs his ankle.
He swung on Nurkic.
That was crazy.
There's no defending that.
No defense.
That was crazy. He swung on Nurkic.
There's no defense.
Did he just do something? And then the whole cat thing. Oh, he had it. Oh, he was ducking smoke.
Draymond, he was at a funeral.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh, he just got a block on Giannis. So, he's about to be talking about that for the rest of the night. That's what I'm saying. You do. And the other thing I don't like about him, not even off that, is just he's cashing other people. He's writing other people's checks that other people got to cash.
Okay. I agree with you on that one. But I will say he's been effective his whole career. Because I think of it like this, bro. Imagine if Scotty, I can't say Scotty. Dennis Rodman. But even Dennis had success outside of the Bulls.
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine a third option somewhere, and he was just like he went somewhere else and never did nothing.
I can very much see that being Draymond Green. The fact that you can't even name a third option that has done that, you know what I'm saying? Like, Draymond would be the one that would go somewhere else and he ain't nothing.
He's not a third option. That's the thing. He's just a role guy.
I gotta do it in quote. In his prime, he was the third option. Actually, for like 2 years, because then KD came He's a no option.
He's a point forward, though. That's the thing.
LeBron's a point forward, too.
Okay, but Draymond...
We get buckets.
Draymond brought the ball up. He ran dribble handoffs. That's all he do. He ran the Warrior system. He is the Warrior system.
Brooke Lopez brings the ball up sometimes.
Look at this. Look. Dime.
That was a simple entry. That was a simple entry pass
To Buddy. Bang, bang.
That was a
That's
simple
what he do, though. Draymond Green is a facilitator. He's a point guard.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Yes. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Skill wise, at the game of basketball, is he a Hall of
Yes.
Famer?
What do you mean skill? He's a Hall of Fame basketball player.
What is he good at?
Defense. He's a great defender. He's one of the greatest defenders of all time.
Is he a better defender than Rudy? No.
Yes.
No. 3-time defensive player of the year? No.
Because of good block numbers. Draymond can guard anybody.
He can't guard me. Are you serious?
Bro, I promise Draymond
Draymond
is clamping you. Especially if he heard you say that.
He's not
like, yep.
Draymond is clamping me.
If he heard you say that too, he would be like, oh,
Them big ass shoes
He'd
on.
add fuel to the fire. I promise. Look at him.
Steph Curry, by the way, he has to be the greatest teammate of all time. The way that all of his teammates glaze him. They lost the other night, and Jimmy was like, man, me and the other guys, we didn't do enough to protect him. I'm like, what the heck? Like, bro, and then you see how Andre Iguodala would be talking about him. He talked about him like that was his dad. This shit's crazy.
This is really that guy, bro. I mean, I was looking at the 3-point numbers the other day when he finally hit 4K. James Harden is second and has 3,100 something.
But he
might not get to 3,500.
Were they drafted in the same draft?
Yes. He might not get to 3,500 in his career.
He's 36, 37. He'll get to 33, I think.
That's the cap? Because how many threes he making a year? 100 plus?
No, he makes
200.
more than that. Nah, he might make more than that. Because Steph Curry one year had like 4, I think. He can get to 35. He might get to 35.
He's not going to get to 4K, though.
No,
that's crazy.
No,
like, the fact that Steph hit 4K.
I think that's like LeBron.
Unbreakable
Number right there.
I mean, unless Ant-Man. Because Ant-Man's on pace.
He'd be chucking up.
He's on pace.
Father of the year. Chucking up. Who is the most unserious franchise in the NBA?
Most unserious franchise in the NBA. The Dallas Mavericks, unfortunately.
Really?
I think so. I think there's something else going on there that's bigger than basketball. So I know we've seen the conspiracy theories about the casino, whatever.
Yeah, because that lady owns like a lot of casinos there. She's worth like $34 billion.
Something don't make sense there, bro. Nico is very unserious. I don't see how
he getting the fall. I feel like he's getting too much of the fall though. It's got to be ownership.
Okay. If you trade him away, you don't trade him away for that. If you trade away, there's just a lot of questionable moves.
That's when the owners come in. Because how come
they say
there's
trade
no
him.
way
they say trade him? Okay, well I'm gonna go trade as the GM. If you want me to trade him, I'll trade him, but I'm gonna go get some back.
But there's no way. The AD part's fine. But there's no way you don't ask for Dalton, Reeves,
there's no
and
way.
Max.
There's no way.
And I need Vando.
That's what I'm saying.
And I still think the Lakers do that. But the fact that they didn't even get none of that because I feel like they just didn't ask for that.
Nico.
It's crazy. No, but I think you're taking a lot of money back. So I don't know. You think that's
something's wrong there?
Even if they win a championship, or you still think
when
within the next 3?
They won't. But yes, it's something wrong.
They won't.
Anthony Davis will get hurt. Kyrie Irving's going to come back a step slower, unfortunately. You just don't fully recover from an ACL at that age.
Clay won't be there next year.
Gone?
Yeah, he's out of there. He might be a Warrior next year.
That'd be cool.
He might just ask,
go home.
There's a few unserious franchises. We can go in Charlotte with all the YNs. Miles Bridges is hooping, though. He's been averaging like a 30 to 35 piece. He's been going crazy, but there's no direction, I feel like. We're just
roll the ball out and play.
Right, and I thought Charles Lee was going to come in and create some structure in that organization, and it just has not worked out. They're getting blown out every single game. They don't even Trey Mann's been out, but he shouldn't be the big difference between them losing all these games.
It starts with LaMelo.
They already talk about trading him.
They should.
Why?
That's not the culture guy they need. He needs to go somewhere with culture.
But what are we trading him for? Like, if I'm another franchise, why would I want him?
Because he's talented.
Where do you
Very
see him?
talented. He's one of the most talented point guards in the league.
What tier is he though? Like, what type of player can he get traded for? Not necessarily the player itself, but what type of player? Like, is he getting traded for Paul George? He's better than that. If I'm Philly, absolutely, I'd do that. But actually, no. Tyrese Maxey. Who needs a point guard?
Give us Poole.
You a wizard?
Yeah, give us Poole and Bub Carrington.
I don't know if the Wizards do that.
They don't. They like
That's what I'm saying. I don't. Like, you're not trading LaMelo for Tyler Hero. I don't know. I don't know.
I wonder how he doing the Heat culture though. That's the thing. Would he fold up?
We see what Terry Rozier's folding up. He's folding up, and he came from Charlotte.
He's folding up. Yeah, I couldn't see him in
Brooklyn. That's not a winning that's not a winning team though. Cam Thomas and
a
picks.
fun backcourt. LaMelo and Cam.
Oh, you want them together? Oh, so would you trade
for Cam? Okay.
Cam Johnson. Well, are you saying Cam Thomas?
Thomas.
Would you trade Cam Johnson for LaMelo if you're Brooklyn?
I need all the Cams y'all got. I need Thomas and Johnson and some picks. If we're getting Melo back.
That's the thing. Where are the picks going? Because do people want LaMelo to the point where you might have to attach something to him? Or are you getting picks back?
People want LaMelo.
You think so?
He puts butts in seats.
But it's like what team, what winning culture, like what winning team is trading for LaMelo right now? Like what team is set up they're a LaMelo away from winning the championship. Which team is that?
Ooh. The Philadelphia 76ers.
They have Tyrese Maxey, Quentin Grimes, Jared McCain. I'm not trading any of those guys for him.
Man.
Would you trade Trae Young for LaMelo?
Yeah. I mean, at that point, it's just
Trae Young's underrated, bro.
Stats. It's just,
We're just trading our empty
we're just
stats
trading
guys?
stats. Yeah, we're trading stat guys. But Trae Young, I agree, is underrated. He's a system in himself. Especially you put him around another guy that's actually, imagine him around Joel Embiid or something, or just like another force. I wanted him to play with Wemby.
Joel Embiid's gonna retire, bro.
Yeah.
They said they might medically retire him this time next year if he's not right.
They should. I heard they're trying to break his hips.
Yeah, so he can walk right. Like, what are we doing? Like, it's over. You hear that? If I hear that, if a doctor tells me that, I'm not touching a basketball ever again.
It's good, bro.
Like, it's not even that serious. At that point,
they gotta intentionally break his hip.
He gave his life to Team USA. Norman Powell, I guess. I mean, I don't know, but you don't want him and Harden together.
Oh hell no. He'll be at the club every night. He gonna make Harden feel young again. Harden be like, I got to pop out.
Portland.
Absolutely not. You do not want that. Do you want him on your favorite team?
I'm saying I'm not.
Would you take LaMelo Ball right now? It's gonna cost Anthony, Scoot, and some picks.
Anthony and Scoot?
Both of
them. Nah, I couldn't do it. Not Anthony and Scoot.
It's gonna cost Anthony and Shaden.
Those three guard. They can't be together. Like one of those guards and maybe a pick or two. But
it's gonna cost you Anthony.
That's fine.
It's gonna cost you Anthony instead of a first. You get Melo Ball.
That's it. If it's just Anthony in a first, like might as well. I'm getting an all-star. Put it like you said, butts in seats.
Butts in seats.
That Trailblazer #1.
Okay. They asked for Anthony, Kamara, and a first.
Tumani is untouchable. We talk about winning hoop. He might be first team all defense on a losing team, bro. That's how nice he is. He'll probably be second team. He's not gonna be first team because we're a losing team. If we make the play in, he'll be first team. LaMelo Ball, like you said, he's not winning hoop. So why a winning franchise would trade for him? He's a low risk. He has to be a low risk, high reward guy. So that means I'm not giving up one of my franchise guys. That's why I'm like, I'm not giving up Shaden. I'm not giving up Scoot. Maybe Ant, but we're only trading Ant because we want to free up for Scoot. So there's no point.
How about this? We give up Dillingham, Nas Reed, and a sign-in trade, and bring in Melo Ball to pair him up with Ant-Man. What are we thinking about that backcourt?
I wouldn't be mad at that one.
That would be a cold
off ball Ant.
That would be a cold backcourt.
Off ball Ant.
He could still do his thing, but at the same time, he got some dude.
Does Charlotte want Rudy too?
Take him.
That might actually make the money work.
That's what I'm saying.
Or we do that. We trade Rudy. We'll take Nurkic back. Cool. We'll take him. If you don't want Nurkic, we'll take him back. He'll come off the bench or just sit there. That's okay. We'll take Nurkic back. We take LaMelo. You're going to have to attach a pick to him. Oh, actually, no. We're trading for LaMelo. You can't attach a pick. Maybe a second. Give us a second. We'll give you some first. Rob Dillingham.
The other dude, what's his name?
Rudy. Dillingham, Rudy.
And the other rookie. They don't want him to.
Terrence.
Yeah.
Shannon Jr.
Yep, him.
I'd do that. If I'm Minnesota, I'd probably
for
do
sure.
that. And then we just re-sign
Especially-
Nas Reed ourselves. He's our starting 5.
Then you're looking nice.
I don't know if Charlotte does that though.
Charlotte's like, okay. But at this point, we're trying to maximize what we can get for LaMelo Ball. We get 2 young pieces and maybe a pick.
And we build around Brandon Miller.
Literally.
Build around Brandon
That's
Miller.
the future anyway. I promise that's the future over there. B. Mills is the future in Charlotte. That's why I'm not even really tripping off LaMelo. Get him gone. He's low-key bad for the culture. He's okay with
do you
losing.
like LaMelo Ball?
He's talented. I enjoy his game. He's just in the wrong setup right now where it's okay to lose. You know, he needs to go somewhere where there's someone to show him the way.
Orlando?
That'd push him to new heights.
Would you like him over Anthony in Orlando? Because, and I say that, obviously they're not same caliber player, but I feel like Anthony would know his role. Like, I'm not the guy. But I know I'm not the guy.
I feel like if LaMelo would play serious hoop, though, in Orlando. And I don't know what LaMelo's serious hoop looks like, but I feel like it would be...
I feel like Jamal Mosley might smack him in the back of the head.
But I don't know. It's just... He's going to feed off the P5 energy. We know what time P5's on. He's not playing no games. I think because that's what I mean, a culture guy right there. That P5 not taking no. He's not going to allow us to just lose and lose by 40. That's a guy who's going to be like, okay, bet.
We saw the Cavs
Let me lock in. You know what I'm saying?
We saw the Cavs game.
Come on, we know what time it is. It's a difference.
So how do you feel? Because
it's a difference. We're talking about franchise cornerstone guys.
We talked about the Magic last episode. That was before we knew about the injuries. How are we feeling about the Magic now that we know that Suggs is out for the year? Because you said we can go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Those are your words.
Yeah.
How are we feeling today?
It's tougher. I mean, Suggs is a big part of that. I'm a big Suggs guy.
Yeah, you were claiming he was untouchable.
He is, in my opinion.
He wouldn't be in a LaMelo Ball trade? He would have to be.
That's what I'm saying. There's no untouchables. There's no untouchables. I know that. But yes, he would have to be.
He would have to.
We'd have to pack him up. We'd have to get him off my team.
You were thinking about that? I would pack his bag. Are you serious?
You would have to get off our roster.
The Magic could call me, be like, "Can you pack his bag?" Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. No, there's none.
FedEx his stuff to Charlotte. It's over.
Hey, just leave, bro. We'll ship it to you.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm with you though.
I'm like, we'll pay for your telly, all that.
I think they still have Eastern Conference potential. Why not? Suggs is good. But that's what, 12 points per game, 15 points per game?
So now we're downplaying Suggs.
No.
No. Because we knew he wasn't a scorer, though.
That just means we need some guys to pick things up in other areas.
You value defense.
Yes.
But you were talking about his offense. We don't even forget the offense. We don't even care about the offense. It's the defense. Anybody can pick up 12 points a game. Anthony Black can come in and average 12 points a game.
Okay, well, now KCP is picking up the number 1 guy. So instead of Suggs picking up the number 1 guard, we got KCP chasing him.
And if KCP plays how he played against the Cavs, they have a chance because he actually hooped. Like, they signed him to make some threes and play some defense. He hasn't been doing that practically all season, but he did it the other day against the Cavs.
So there's a chance then. So now KCP's guarding our number 1 perimeter guy. I need P5.
He's getting fried by Donovan Mitchell. He's getting fried by Jaylen Brown. He's getting fried by Brunson. He's getting fried.
There's some elite level guard play. We know what time it is. It's just gonna happen.
Getting fried.
We need P5. We need Franz. We need our other guys to pick up the slack.
One of them won't be in Orlando next year. I'm saying it now. One of them won't be in Orlando Magic. It's probably Franz.
You can't trade.
But after we saw Luka get traded, who knows who it could be. But one of those two.
This offseason gets moved?
I don't know about this offseason. At the end of 2026,
I think they're keeping this core for at least 2 more years because they didn't make no drastic moves this offseason.
They can't keep this core for another 2 years, especially if. Well, okay, so they have the excuse now to keep the core just because Suggs is hurt. So now that kind of extended the timeline 1 season. I thought if they came in healthy this year and they didn't do anything, they would have to shake it up for sure.
For sure?
For sure. So what are you saying by 2 years? You meaning this, including this year or the next 2 years?
Next 2 years.
No, that's too much. Because then at that point, that core has been together for what, like 5 years? That'd be like the 5th year of that core. Paulo's 1 year. He's 1 to 2 years in on his rookie max extension after this year. I'm pretty sure he's going to get extended after this year.
After this year?
Yeah.
But then he'll be what? Locked in for 5 more years there.
Yeah, but he'll be 3 more years after that, and it's like he might be a tradable contract coming down. That's why I'm like, I think they trade one of them, Franz. I think it's Franz for sure, but
get off of him early.
But look, the Mavs thinking, we're not gonna trade Kyrie, we're gonna trade Luka because he got more value. Who knows what they do with Paolo? Paolo might be traded for Zion. Who knows?
Who knows? Honestly, who knows? I can't even laugh.
Who knows? I want Paolo to have his own team. I don't want him to go join somebody, but I think if he does, it's because it's out of his hands. But the Magic's last major move was trading Vucevic, bro. Like, I can't really remember, like, what other moves have they made? Paulo's been their biggest move in the last decade, probably.
They've been building. That's what I'm saying. Everything they got right now is homegrown. But the only outside addition is KCP right now. Everything else is homegrown.
So let's cash in on the guys that we've built up. That's what
it's time to
develop these guys. Try to get them out of here, bro.
I heard you.
Franz is not a champion. He's a third guy, I think. He's a Chris Middleton. He's a Kyle Kuzma on the Lakers. I don't think he's a second. He's not even better than Austin Reeves. Like you said, he's not even Austin Reeves.
He's not. But he can develop into that. He's only, 22?
He's not Devin Booker.
No, but he's 22.
He's got to be. He's 22.
He can, bro. I think he could still be a number 2.
But there's tight windows in these situations. Windows open and close.
They do.
And if they see if we could go get KD
this summer and pair him with, P5. Why would you not?
Franz is out of there.
Especially after we know they kind of got a relationship too, KD and P5.
He said you need a bigger crib, bro. You in the apartment? He said bet.
You're a franchise player.
He got a whole gym at the crib now.
That would be fire, actually. Hey.
I mean, that's the only risk with that is you got 2 years to win a championship, for real.
Okay, you got to run it by P though at that point.
You think P saying no to Kevin Durant?
Okay, we're gonna have to trade your boy. What's the word?
Well, as long as it's not him and Suggs, I'm chilling. Hey, Black can go. Jet Howard can go.
You think Paolo saying if their front office brings Paolo in and says, "You want to play with KD?" Obviously, okay. What's gonna cost? Franz.
He's greenlighting that.
Yeah.
And then going on a podcast just like this and saying,
denying I did not know nothing. I didn't know nothing about that.
I did not. I don't know what
happened. It surprised me, shocked my family.
Nah,
shout out to Ben Carroll. I just seen y'all too.
Yeah, bro. I think I want him to be, because if he leads a championship, if he leads Orlando to a championship, for one, him winning a championship, leading that team, he's cemented as the Seattle GOAT.
Instantly.
He's already my GOAT, but he's cemented. There's no debate. And then Orlando building the statue the next day. He'd be better than Shaq and Dwight. Shaq. I don't care about the hardware, nothing like that. He's better.
Literally. No, I'm with you. One championship puts him above everybody in Orlando.
But yeah, unfortunately Franz won't be there when that happens.
I don't like their guard rotation right now.
Anthony Black. Are you saying without Suggs? Even with Suggs, honestly.
They need another scoring guard.
Anthony Simons would have been perfect.
He'd be perfect for their team.
Because even with Suggs out, we're not losing any scoring.
Yeah.
We can throw in the defender, because it would be Anthony, KCP, Franz, Paulo, and who starts us at Wendell? That's solid.
They need one more 30-piece threat in our team. That's what it is. They need one more. I could give you 30 on accident. You know what I'm saying? Or I could just give you 30 off the. Because who on their team is doing that?
And I feel like
P5 or Franz. That's all you got to worry about on offense. Look, stay right here.
And like I said, they waste too much energy bringing the ball. I don't like Paulo bringing the ball up. every single time down the court, or even every other time down the court. We should be. That's why I'm like, and they could have bought low on Anthony Simons. I feel like just one, maybe protected first at least. Give us Cole Anthony. Oh, I see. That's nasty. Cole Anthony on the team. It's nasty work.
That's nasty work. He should have been gone. You talk about cashing in on the assets.
But who wants a Cole Anthony unless you're salary dumping?
Somebody wanted him at some point already. There's no way he still hasn't gotten traded. I can't stand him.
Who has a better agent? Nika Mule or Bradley Beal? Because Nika Mule just signed an Under Armour deal, and she's had a total of I don't know how many minutes on the court. Straight up, just the aura alone just got her an Under Armour deal.
No, it's definitely a tie. I mean,
and Bradley Beal has a no trade clause, and he's laughing about it. He knows that the whole city of Phoenix want him gone.
He's doing money spreads with his no trade clause. Like that's disrespectful to the city of Phoenix.
It's the contract detail spread right there. It's just
every time. Look, I'm happy. I got a no trade clause.
You should get that tatted on him.
The no trade clause. But no, Nika Mule, she hasn't played. It's just the aura alone, like you said. League fits. It's strictly off the league fits. It's about what sells these days. Like, what is she really gonna do for Under Armour? Is she gonna get a signature shoe? No.
You're buying those, huh?
I would. The Mules.
The Mules is crazy. No, there's no way she gets a shoe.
The Nika Mules.
She's not.
See? No.
They need you for PR. Hold on, bro.
Stop playing with me.
So you came up with, because you had the retro Jordan PE, sell the PEs. That's a good idea.
Somebody pick me up. The Nika Mules. Are you for real?
No, bro, you could be a design consultant or something, bro. Like, what are we doing? Brand.
Oh, God. But nah, they're going to just have her in Under Armour gear. She's not going to get no signature shoe. I don't even know. What? I don't get it, bro. Like, is she really? She's not going to get a sneaker. She's just a brand ambassador, pretty much. Yeah, she's a face. They probably just threw her the most bread because she is a face.
They threw it. I mean, I don't see nobody else throwing her. Who else would have threw her bread? She ain't play, and her ACL gone. She's probably not even going to play this season.
Every brand probably threw her, tried to get her on the deal though. It's Nika Mule. She got Instagram followers.
This says stand next to Caitlin Clark.
She got Instagram juice. Like, if you go compare her to like other W players, she low-key still got more motion than them. Like. She's or like equivalent. And she don't even play.
So imagine when she do play.
No, God.
I
still like, what's her name? Dejanay?
Yeah.
Good God.
Good God.
Now, every time I see her play, I'm like, there's no way she plays this great of defense and looks that pretty. Like, what is that?
I'm thriving off negativity right now. Can you name me the 5 most disappointing players of this season?
5 most disappointing players.
Yeah.
Blindly ranking them, I'm gonna start at 5. I'm gonna say, dang, let me think. You go first if you got them.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I don't even know if I can put an order, but
I know, just list them. I think.
If I could list 5, no order. 1, Bradley Beal, for sure. I mean, the contract is hideous. I feel like he knows he's hated in Phoenix, so now he's just trolling him at this point. I don't know if you've seen him at the end of the tunnel the other night. He was just in street clothes, he was pulling the Nico Harrison just in the cut. It's crazy. So he's been disappointing. Podcast P definitely has been disappointing. Injuries, just to top off his horrible play. When they replaced him for Tobias Harris, they thought that they were getting something drastically better, and I even said it myself when they signed him, but obviously it hasn't worked out. His teammate Joel Embiid has been very disappointing. We probably won't see him on the basketball court ever again, or at least maybe like 20. He got 25 more games left in him before he might just call it
a career.
Call it a career before he gets to the Eastern Conference Finals. He's just gonna call it. Another disappointing player, Bam Adebayo. This should be his team. And no noise has been made in the city of Miami. I don't know if Asia Wilson just took all of his powers or what, but he has not been hooping. The Heat are currently on an 8-game losing streak.
Jeez.
Is Eric Spoelstra washed?
He low-key might be going. No.
He culture washed?
He culture's washed.
It's been washed, bro.
Pat Riley's washed.
It's been washed, bro. But he culture has always been overrated. Like, come on.
Ever since I heard the LeBron cookie story.
That shit pissed me off.
No,
Because it's like, really? You gonna take? He's the GOAT.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no. Bam Adebayo's been disappointing, and the whole city of New Orleans is just disappointing.
Oh God.
Zion Williamson has been hooping as of late. But that franchise is cursed. I thought they were the most cursed franchise before the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, the Dallas Mavericks have been disappointing, obviously. I mean, from front office to the play on the court. I mean, it's just they're out there with the G League team. So
I'm gonna just add on to your list because I agree with you on a lot of those. I was gonna say Paul George, Bradley Beal, some of these superstar guys that we expected to be still star level players, go do something for these teams, and they've just been disappointing. One that I was thinking of though is Julius Randle.
He's been okay.
He's been okay, but at the same time, you're replacing Cat's production. You know what I'm saying? And we knew it was kind of like he's going into a situation that's set up for failure, but it's a disappointment because I was like, I don't know. It just doesn't. It's not a good fit.
I don't know why you had high expectations for that guy. He sucks.
I like Julius Randle.
He sucks.
But it hasn't looked good. It doesn't look good.
He's not just disappointing. He's just not good at basketball.
Okay, but I thought he was going to take a lot more pressure off Ant, and it just has not been that.
Draymond might cook Julius Randle.
Okay, chill.
1-on-1.
Chill.
He'd cook him.
No, he would not.
Draymond probably has a bag he has a Rico Hines bag we probably never seen before.
All of Draymond's points are wide open layups and dunks. Julius actually got to go to the bucket.
You think Draymond Green has a bag like just hidden?
Yes, probably a little tween step look pound dribble.
See, and I hate Draymond probably still plays the right way at an open run. Like, come on, shoot the ball.
LA
I'm trying to get you set up.
And look, pitch to the skip.
Is Jason Tatum closer to Clay or Steph?
Steph. He's a franchise.
So we got respect. We finally get Jason Tatum respect on this pod.
He's been A.
We're taking primes too. We're not even talking about right now. Primes.
Yeah. No, he's closer to Steph. And I'm like, that's a wild thing to say. Like, because you're saying he's closer to a role guy or like a legend. He's closer to a legend.
We're finally admitting Clay's a role guy.
Okay.
You was talking about him like he was a star. That's
he's a star role player.
Oh, God.
He's a number two.
This is how we're twisting it.
No. Okay. He's a role player because he's not a franchise player.
Right.
But he's still a cornerstone of their franchise, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I got it.
He's 20 points per game, 40%. You don't just go find that. Now you do probably, but hey, before it was rare.
Yeah.
He pioneered all that.
Nikola Jokic the MVP or is it SGA?
It should be Nikola Jokic. I think it should be Nikola Jokic.
It should be, but do you think he'll win the award?
I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to win the award. Just based off of voter fatigue. He's actually done his thing this year.
He's averaging like 40 a game, it feels like.
He had some notable games as well where he finally scored 50.
Number one seed.
Come on, number one seed, clinched early. It's hard not to look at SGA and be like, this is his award this year. I'll give it to SGA.
Do you take, when you look at...
Jokic does fake shit every year.
Yeah, no. When you look at MVP, do you look at the best player in the NBA or do you look at who's the most valuable to their basketball team?
It varies every year. But me personally, I can't even say I look at it a certain way because I kind of go with the narratives of the media, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it... For example, Russell Westbrook's triple-double year, I bought in. Like, bro, they was the 7th seed, 6th seed.
Harden should have won that year, though.
Okay, even the year Harden won, though. Like, they weren't the number one seed, no.
I think they're probably
two or three. Yeah, because the Warriors were.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, it's like you kind of go with what is rolling at the time. It just so happens this year it's perfect for SGA. Yeah. He's balling. They're the number one seed. It just makes the most sense. And Jokic has won, what, twice? Three? See?
But he might be in GOAT conversations if he wins another one.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already in. Honestly, I mean, he put up a 30, 20, and 20 like a week ago.
And it was like, yeah, that's crazy.
So
never been done before.
I agree. I mean, how I look at it, I like the narrative of who's most valuable to their basketball team. Like, you take away a guy, how are we performing still?
So it's Jokic then.
Well, we took away Jokic the other night. We beat the Warriors.
Okay.
We beating the hottest team in the league. You take SGA. Who's going to fill SGA's role if you take him off the team?
J-Dub. All-star.
J-Dub's going to be in a Phoenix Suns uniform next year.
They got another all-star
potentially.
What, in a KD trade?
If I'm OKC set up to do that. They're the best. I'm doing that. Especially if they don't win it this year, I'm doing that.
You're bringing KD home.
How many picks you want, Phoenix? We're going all in. 2 years. We got a 2-year window. I'm going all in. You can have 5 first and Jalen Williams. Because Jalen Williams is he's a third. He shouldn't be your second guy.
Okay, then why we gotta give him up?
He's not even better than Austin Reeves.
No, he's not. But why do we gotta give him up then?
Because he's the second most valuable dude on your team, probably. I'm not giving up Chet.
That's fair.
Who else you got? Isaiah Joe? I mean, yeah, he could be a throw-in, I guess, but Isaiah Hartenstein? No, not doing that.
Oh God.
So
That makes the most sense.
yeah. I seen a funny thing. It was just like Rondo's the Michael Jordan of Dennis Schroeder's.
That's so disrespectful.
Is it?
That's disrespectful. Rondo's
The best version of Dennis Schroeder isn't Rondo?
No. No. That's disrespectful to Rondo by a landslide.
Really?
Dennis Schroeder is he's a glorified role-playing journeyman.
Rondo is not that either?
Rondo was established in places for years. Won championships.
Places, plural. What other place other than
Lakers, Boston.
Lakers? He was there for 2 years.
And he won them a ship. He was a crucial part of their championship. There's a reason they only won it when he was there. And in Boston.
I don't think that was the only. Huh?
And in Boston, bro, he was the guy in Boston. Dennis Schroeder's never been the guy.
Excuse me. Rondo's not better at basketball than like Isaiah Thomas. He's not better at the game of basketball than Isaiah Thomas.
He's a better passer.
That's
Better
it.
defender.
Better
rebounder. Isaiah Thomas is only better at scoring.
His scoring alone just over trumps it tops everything that Rondo does.
Okay, because Rondo's with that. Imagine if Rondo played on that was a score. Imagine if IT played on that Big Three Celtics team. It doesn't work the same. They needed the point guard that go
If he was on the Big Three Celtics team, they probably went back to back.
No.
They beat the Lakers in Paul Pierce 2010.
Pass me the ball. I need
they,
touches.
You don't think Isaiah can adapt to that?
No, you're probably right.
He can't adapt to a team like that.
But Rondo was what they needed. An overpasser. Look, you get some touches.
Because Kyrie's been played with dudes. He's just a scorer. He's known as a scorer. Why can't IT? But when it gets down to it, then he distributes.
At that point, you have 4 scorers out there. Though. Literally, okay, because KG's not going to pass.
KG's defending though.
He's defending, but if he gets the ball on offense, it's going up.
Paul Pierce isn't a slouch on defense.
Okay, but if he gets the ball on offense, it's going up.
Ray, he's just stuck in the corner. We don't have to give Ray Allen the ball to do something.
If he gets the ball, though, it's going up. But IT, if he has the ball, it's going up.
But when we pass him the ball, we all know it's going up. So if we're giving him the ball, we want it to go up. That's cool. Let Isaiah cook up on the top of the key. Let him dance up there, and let's go.
Oh, man. No, I'm with you. It makes sense.
He might be a top, because there's a lot of players that play for the Celtics. He might be a top 10 talent to ever be in Boston.
Just because he's 5'9", I might give you that. That's true.
Top 10. I couldn't even say 5. I'm not that crazy. Isaiah Thomas might be a top 10 talent to ever touch a Celtic uniform. It sound crazy. Right. It sound crazy.
Bill Russell. Bill Russell. No, there's hella. I don't know, bro. No, I'm with you though. He might.
Because you know how talented you got to be a 2-time All-Star.
5'9".
5'9".
It don't
in
make
the
sense.
Clutch.
It don't make sense. You're not supposed to be able to do that.
Step back threes. 30, 35 footers.
He's real. No, if you didn't witness prime Celtics IT, it was a show. It was probably some of the most electrifying basketball. He was better than Curry at the time.
Talk about your Seattle Seahawks. I'm usually not the one to bring up football in this pod, but it is free agency, NFL free agency. So real quick, just talk about your squad, man. How we feeling?
Man, I'm going to just kind of keep it as brief as I can. But in general, I'm very happy. I'm very appeased. I kind of wanted some dudes off my team. DK Metcalf.
No more Geno Smith biopic.
No more Geno Smith. It hurts.
$45 million. Would you have given that to him?
No.
Over Sam Darnold?
I'm glad we didn't. I'm very glad we didn't. Because I look at it like this. I love Geno Smith. Talented quarterback. Highest accuracy in the league. We're not going to win a Super Bowl with him here, though.
Bridge guy. We knew what it was.
Bridge guy. Best description is bridge guy. So we let him go because he wanted $45 million. Cool. That's kind of expensive for us. Fine. We trade DK Metcalf away because he wants to get paid top receiver money. DK Metcalf is not a top 5 receiver in the NFL.
You don't
He's
think
making
Seahawks
top 5
would
money.
have? You don't think Seahawks would have gave that? It sounded like they would have gave it to him if he wanted it, because he
still wanted out,
Snyder
yeah.
said, "Yeah, he just wanted out. We want guys who want to be here."
I have no problem with it. I mean, like, if he would have stayed, cool, I guess. But I'm not happy with him being paid.
150,
Bro, there's like 3 other receivers making more money than him. He's not that good of a wide receiver. I promise you that. I've seen it for what, 6 years now?
Yeah.
He's not that great of a receiver. He's an athlete. He's for sure a top 10 athlete in the league. He's a top 10 athlete in the NFL.
Who's the DK of the NBA?
Man, that's a good question. I don't know, man.
I would say Jimmy Butler, but he's not that good. Because Jimmy Butler, he always won out. He's a journeyman, but he's not that good in the NFL wise, is he?
I don't think so, because Jimmy led some teams to the finals. Hey, he showed up when it mattered most.
It's true.
Put 50 on dudes. Hey,
That's true.
I ain't never seen DK. Come on, like, he's solid, bro. He's a solid. I'm not saying he's weak. I'm happy we didn't pay him that much, though. I have no problem with all the departures on our team.
Yeah.
The additions as well, I'm happy with. Sam Darnold deal, we got him at $33 million a year right now.
I think 37, or it's like 37, but it's only like a 1-year deal, basically.
Yep. I was just about to say that. It gives us flexibility at our quarterback position. We're playing a cheaper price point. And it's who's to say he doesn't ball out? Then cool, we have him for what? Minimum 3 years?
He feels
maximum
like
3 years.
He doesn't feel like another bridge guy to you?
No, he does. But I'm happy with it. Because I hope, to me, this low-key feels like when we signed Matt Flynn that one-off season.
Yeah.
A long time ago. When we signed Matt Flynn, it was like, yes, we got our
before
free
Russ?
agent. And then, no, that same year we drafted Russ.
Oh, okay.
And Matt Flynn never started for us. Russ ended up taking the job. So I'm happy that we have some flexibility at quarterback. Maybe we draft a guy this year.
That's what I'm about to say. There's reports that they're looking at a guy.
Why not? Draft a quarterback. We have a bunch of picks this year. I don't trust Sam Howell. Why not draft a quarterback this year or next year? Get him in the fold. But our team is looking good. We got Cooper Kupp as well. DeMarcus Lawrence. Some veteran guys that can just help add to the depth a little bit. They're going to come in and be good. They are on the older side of things, but they're veteran guys they're more bridge guys in a sense. Like, we're not going to be sorry next year. We're going to compete.
What's the ceiling?
Ceiling is, I'd say NFC West champs. That's the ceiling.
Do we get a playoff win?
For sure. I think NFC West, I'll say NFC, I'm going to say conference. See, I might be delusional. Maybe a little delusional. I'm going to say conference final or NFC championship. I think we'd make it to the NFC championship.
I said the same thing, actually.
I mean, just because the NFC is so weak, bro. The NFC is sorry. Like, except for Philly, who is really moving weight? You know what I'm saying?
Seattle's going to the Super Bowl next year.
We're not better than Philly.
They're going to get bounced out by somebody else. Washington, they're going to handle that.
See, bro, I'm not scared of none of these squads yet,
We need another team to handle them.
No, because look, the Rams are going to be okay. They're going to be solid, I guess. Who else in the NFC, though? I really don't know. It's just a bunch of iffy squads.
That's what I'm saying, man.
So we could definitely make a surprise. We could be a Cinderella team. We need an O-line, though. And we still don't have an O-line. You just said it. We be bringing guys out for visits.
Don't sign them.
They hop back on the plane and go sign in Tennessee or somewhere. I'd be like, bro.
Like, you brought him in the door with the intention at the end of the visit. So
Ink the
here's
deal.
here's your contract.
Instead, we still got nobody on the O-line. So I hope we draft a bunch of O-linemen. I know we're probably not going to do that either, though. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm excited. New faces, new roster, defense looks good. That's all I care about. I know it's a bridge year, though, so we'll see.
year. No, I think they got the potential to do at least a little bit better next year.
And I was having this argument with Gabe. Bro, like, if we didn't sign Sam Darnold, because he was like, this is a bad. So I was like, bro, if we didn't sign Sam Darnold, who would be our quarterback?
Sam Howell.
And I'm not doing that this year. You know what I'm saying?
Or Geno Smith. I mean, you saw, or you just, because I think that they traded him with, Sam Darnold. They knew they were getting him.
That's what Snyder said. He's like, we traded him away with knowledge that we could probably get our number one guy, which is Sam Darnold. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, makes sense to me. But I was like, if we didn't have Sam Darnold, who would be our quarterback? That's what I have no problem with. He's a bridge guy, solid bridge guy. He's an NFL starter. He started
Pro Bowl.
Look, he's a starter. That's what I'm saying. He's a starting caliber quarterback.
He's going to give Seattle a Matt Stafford year.
I know we're going to get a couple. What was that? What the hell was that? But we're gonna get a couple. That was a great ball. Thank you. Wow.
I mean,
he made the throw.
That's just Seattle.
That's NFL.
That's Seattle hoops, man.
Literally, that's Seattle ball at this point. We're far away from the days of Russell Wilson making stuff happen.
Russell Wilson retirement announcement on the way.
I thought we should have brought him back. That was
really.
Hey.
I would not watch a Seattle game if he came back to Seattle. I'm not even really big on, but I can't stand Russ, man.
I loved Russell Wilson when he was here.
He could be the backup.
Let him finish his career Seahawk. Bring him home, man.
What, the 1 day contract? Yeah, no, for sure. We got him.
Give him the 1 day in Seattle.
You know what? You want 5% of the Sonics when they come back? Sure, bro. You have it.
No, God. Or give him the last year. Let him play backup. Let him finish. Let him do a farewell tour in Seattle.
That should be sad, bro. I don't want to see that. A farewell tour and you're not even playing is crazy.
Yeah. He
It's
comes
like
in.
Udonis Haslam.
No, on God. I want him on the roster, though. He's a good influence on the YNs. And Sierra might be around. I could breathe in some Sierra air.
Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, that's gonna do it.
Took a turn.
That's gonna do it for here on this episode of the LL. Make sure you like, subscribe, do your due diligence. We are back off our vacations.
Yes.
So
More content
we
coming
locked
soon.
it. Yeah,
a lot of stuff about to just start getting posted. A lot of stuff's just gonna start getting posted. So hey, just be ready for some stuff to watch.
We might be in a different city. Who knows?
And you better watch or I'm gonna sock you. So
that's shout out Bronny James. Shout out Back to the Basket. Yeah, show off the candle one more time.
Hey, we finna light it when we get to what? 1,000?
Yeah, 1,000 subs. Hey,
1,000 James, 1,000 subs. We lighten up the Bronny James candle.
which are either 1,000 subs or 1,000 followers on Insta. One of them. One of them. Whatever comes first.
We're lighting Bronny James candle.
With the Luka Doncic matches. With the Luka matches, we're doing it, man.
Oh, God. We're going to light the Bronny candle, say a prayer for our GOAT, and a prayer to our GOAT. Because, hey, he's going to be that guy soon, man.
He's getting right. South Bay legend.
Oh, God. Laker legend.